That's your key to understanding that. The dependent variable depends upon whatever value the independent variable was. So a GCSE kid asked me the other day, "Sir, I still don't get my variables. I still don't know the difference between independent variable, dependent variable and control variables." Okay, so this is my absolutely patented explanation of what those words mean, so you're never going to forget and you're going to completely understand them, and then you're going to be able to put them down in those questions in your exam. Let's take a really simple experiment, okay? And a lot of teachers will say this. There's one thing that we change, and in this case, I'm going to change the height up the ramp. Okay, so maybe 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters. And one thing I'm going to measure the range of the projectile. Okay, well, I'll go and get that. You get confused with this kind of like change and measure because, well, okay, but to change this, I also need to measure it, don't I, to make it a certain value. So it doesn't really make sense if I measure this, then, oh, that's the one that changes in the experiment, so that must be the independent variable. No, okay, just focus on that understanding. The dependent variable depends on the experiment. The independent variable doesn't depend on the experiment. It could be anything. And the control variables ensure a fair test. Well, the independent variable doesn't depend on the experiment itself. I, the experimenter, can change that to any value I like. I could do 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 2.5, whatever, 100 if I had a long enough ski ramp. I can change the independent variable to anything. It doesn't depend on the experiment. But the dependent variable, how far it goes in this case, the range of it, depends upon the experiment. And it depends upon the independent variable and the controlled variables. That's your key to understanding that. The dependent variable depends upon whatever value the independent variable was. What about the control variables? Well, the control variables have to do exactly the same thing with the independent variable. So the dependent variable is the exact same thing for whatever value of the independent variable we put in. The dependent variable should only depend on whatever we put in, the independent variable. The control variables are things that could affect it. So in this case, it might be the height of the actual ski ramp above the desk, maybe the slope of the ski ramp, not the mass of the ball bearing, Galileo, but maybe the friction coefficient of it, okay? Maybe the size of the ball bearing might impact on the friction of the ramp, therefore the speed at this release point here will be different. To sum up, think about the variables like a function machine in maths. Okay, the experiment is like the function machine. Well, what does a function machine do? It always multiplies whatever we put in by a certain factor. Whatever we get out is always the independent variable multiplied by the factor giving us the dependent variable. So the value of the dependent variable depends only on this and the function machine. The experiment is like a function machine. It has to do the same thing every single time, otherwise the function machine is not working, and the control variables ensure that's the case. That the only thing that affects the dependent variable is the independent variable. All right, I really hope that helps. This is Gorilla Physics. I'm Kit Best Masters, and we're all about you understanding physics more, so you get more confident, so that you enjoy your physics more, and then you're going to do better in your exams. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.